Greetings and salutations from Pandora the Ecliptic, and today is another fortune cookie scramble. And I want to discuss a few things, or that's before we get going. Hey, that's kind of the whole point of this whole thing of this. Basically, towards the end of the video, I'm gonna eat a fortune cookie, but before that, I'm gonna shoot the shit, sort of thing about just current things that I will try to get into. But first of all, I want to say, um, if you're not sitting down, you better do so. I just lost my cousin. She was very close and dear to me and everything. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but let's just put it this way. I am definitely not a person who deals well with death. Okay? I never have. Mostly, first time was with my father. It's not that I didn't get better, but it's kind of like the first time being your father is pretty damn horrible. Oh, but as it went on, it became my aunt, and I think she was like my great aunt or something, so it's like, you know, when it's your father, it's right here, but more like this more often. And when it's your aunt, it's kind of like this, like your great aunt, eh. My grandma on my mother's side, a little closer. Not super close like this, but yeah, pretty close. My grandfather, like this. He's the one who took me fishing for the very first time. And that was awesome. Um, I'm trying to think. When my grandma, well, yeah, I just told you that. But when my cousin died, most people would think she'd be like, we're like this. No, most of my cousins are like this and twisted. So, yeah. Um, anyway. So, yeah, mostly because, as you know, I have no siblings. I'm an only child. I wish I had more siblings, admittedly, but then I think I remember having that little experience when I was younger, like when I was 3, maybe, no, 6 at least. I'm gonna argue. I saw 2 other kids fighting with each other, and I went, you know what? That's okay, I don't need siblings. Only child is nice. Cousins are like siblings in my... I even have a philosophy for it. Basically, cousins are like siblings that, unfortunately in this case, really hits home, that eventually go away. They get to spend a little time, but they... In fact, a good example is with another cousin I had. Not this particular one, but apparently when I was younger, I had a cousin come over, and yeah, he wanted to sit next to my grandma, and so he raced me there. But little did he know, my grandma lived where I was, and he comes from some other part of the country. I'm not going to say where he lives. I try not to give away too much information about where all my family lives. But yeah, when he did that, I basically said, he basically brags and said, "Oh, I got to sit next to Grandma first." And I was pretty much like, "That's okay. You're going away anyways." So yeah, it's like, enjoy your fun time. I get to sit next to my grandma all year, so greatest part of me having them. They're like siblings at this point. Go away. But yeah, Trina, however, I'll admit I didn't deal well. I don't do well with death, but part of the reason why is I think sometimes I'm so scared if I get too close to a person, they're gone. Or I'll screw them over or they'll screw me over. It's not that I've constantly had this experience, but knowing that what's worse about it is that I wasn't there and I wish I was. All I can say is thank you for all the things you did. But, anyways, next subject. We're already 5 minutes in, so I need to move on. Um, I'm going to discuss this certain situation with the little boy, kindergartner apparently, in our country, is currently now a sex offender. What the hell? How, world, how? Tell me how in the world a little kindergartner, basically a 5-year-old, becomes a sex offender. And I think it was basically he just took off his pants. I swear. I don't know if he got all down to the nude, but, I'm the way that they handled it was just taking him straight to the cops. Now, I've heard other stories that are just weird. Like, I found a post on Tumblr once. I don't know if I can find it, because God knows I like almost everything on Tumblr. And I hate to break it to some people, and I don't want you guys to unfollow me, but a lot of times I do that. If you check me out on Facebook, I seem to like everything. It's not because I personally like it, or even hate it. It's just that I get so much stuff from so many people that it's like, okay, I'm just letting them know I at least saw that they posted it. I may not have comments. I may have had way too much stuff to be commenting on, so yeah. But anyways, apparently there are kids who got sent to, got called on by the cops. One story I think was a kid belching. Just belching. That's it. Perfectly natural thing. I mean, I don't know if the whole story was basically he was belching in class. Like, he continued to do it over and over. They tried every means. So, basically, scare him straight. Because this kind of behavior you gotta stop, little boy. Hey, but, at least with this, I would have just said you're not supposed to take your clothes off. And this has actually happened with me, which, of course, I was in the privacy of my own home, and it was a friend. I usually take the idea that when you take your clothes off in front of other people, and when it was girls, other girls, it's okay. Because, the saying is, we're all girls here, or we're all boys here. Yeah, I took my clothes off, and my mother spanked me in front of my friend. Because apparently, yeah, that's only okay when everyone else is doing it. But now, I didn't go to jail. I just got, basically, I was told, no, don't ever do that again. You know better. No, 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 no. That's it. This little boy gets carted off to jail, and I'm like, and gets sex offender, which, that is the worst. I hope this is a joke. I really, really hope this is a joke, because it's stupid. Just too friggin' stupid, people. I'm sorry. Oh, and also, another thing in stupidity, in the world of stupidity today. Uh, Apparently, you probably all heard this stupid story already, but what is it with people in Kickstarter? I'm sorry. Potato salad is not deserving of thousands of dollars. I'm sorry. And I always say this because I am a person who has jack shit nothing and I'm looking for a job. But this guy, he's getting us. Seriously? Seriously. That, that's just life. Anyways, on to, I also want to discuss one other thing. See this YouTube thing? I'm gonna start doing recordings and maybe start selling them, maybe. And, if you want me to, put in the comments below. And if you want to hear me, yeah, and you can also go to SoundCloud, like, you don't have to buy this, it's just, I thought about maybe doing so. Do you think I'll get in trouble for, copyright infringement, since technically, I'm reading from J.K. Rowling's books, and I didn't quite okay it with her yet. But, you can download it on SoundCloud, and I have no problem with people, buying the CD if they want to. I might post it there too. Also, I know it sounds so feeble and stupid, but could you please donate to my channel? I think I have a PayPal thing, little, button you can press. I'm not asking for much, okay? You know, I'm cool with if you want to just donate as little as maybe $1. Heck, even less than $1 is fine. I'm even happy if I get a penny, okay? But, yeah, between trying to find a job and whatever else I'm trying to do here, I've been having troubles. So, anyways, also to let you know, I'm disabled and got tons of meds. So, yeah, would help a lot. And also, I have a Reddit now, which I will put down in the description below. I will probably do my own personal review of Reddit because I've looked at it. I don't know what it is with you people, but what the hell? Anyways, time for a fortune cookie. Well, more interesting if I number these things. But, rubber, plastic doesn't do well with markers, so I don't think it matters. Anyways, first, take off the attractive stick, and it jumps out of my face. And look, it broke open. But you must watch me eat it first. Anyways, let's see what it says. Turn on the charm. You'll be glad you did. Well, good night, everybody, and keep it frosty.